My name is NII ODOI KWAO II, also known as Robert Kumsin. I'm speaking from the NII ODOI KWAO Hall at Osu in Osu Anumansa. And I'm here once again wanting to brief the general public on our situation. You will recall that over the years, recent time, about 8 years ago, there had been a back and forth of a rival family name called Odoitso Odoikwao from La, claiming to be the same as NII ODOI KWAO family of Osu. In fact, we have battled in court severally, and you will recall that a judgment was given on the 9th of February 2023 by the Land Court 5 High Court about the capacity of the Odoitso Odoikwao family, that they have no capacity. They are a bunch of criminals who have mimicked our family name and uses our family's records from the archives and use it to deceive unsuspecting land buyers. We have said it time and again. So the court ruled on February 9th, 2023. They went for a certiorari at the Supreme Court and they were thrown out. So the judgment or the ruling still stands. Now today, something has happened. When they saw that they have been defeated at the courts, they came for a family member from the Odoi KWAO family and installed him. He's called Charles Odoi Ayi, and installed him as head of family for the Odoi KWAO family. And the two of them, the head of family of the Odoitso Odoikwao family, Mike Odoi Ayi, and they sued me in court, the Human Rights Court too. Later on, they brought a suit of contempt of court that I should be committed for criminal contempt, to be imprisoned. In fact, I rather turn their criminal contempt against them so that they are the ones who will be committed to that. What happened? In recent times, that is early this month, 2025, January 2025, they brought a letter from their lawyers that they want the matter to be adjudicated at ADR, that is alternate dispute resolution. Well, I have agreed. But in the letter that they produced, they stated, among other things, that we are the same family. But I want the whole world to know we are not the same family as Odoitso Odoikwao. We are Odoi KWAO family of Osu. We have been like that from time immemorial till date. We have never been referred to as Odoitso Odoikwao family of La. Never. And we want to sound a caution to all people who have dealt with this group in land matters in Ghana here, that all those who have dealt in land matters with a group or hold any title or indenture in the name of NII Odoitso Odoi KWAO, it means it's a fraudulent document and you need not deal with them. We will also want to inform the Lands Commission that all things they have done in breach of our laws, that they have converted some of our lands or other people's lands in the name of Odoitso Odoikwao family. Today, 28th January 2025, we dissociate ourselves, the NII ODOI KWAO family of Osu, for which me, NII ODOI KWAO II, also known as Robert Kumsi, as the head of the family, we dissociate ourselves from any dealings that the so-called NII Odoitso Odoikwao had done. If you are in Ghana here and you have dealt with them and they have given you any document covering any land in Ghana here, it is null and void. Get to know that that land doesn't belong to you because they don't have any land to give out. That is what we want the whole world to know. We also want to appeal to the IGP that there is a case that had been thoroughly investigated and conclusions had been made, and the Attorney General had given advice on it that they have to be arrested and prosecuted. The title of the case is Mike NII ODOI Laye, Hafiz Yemo, Benjamin Yemo Tete, and then Hafiz Tete. That is the title of the case. And it is at the Property Fraud Office. So we are appealing to the IGP to have these three people arrested and prosecuted because they are the brain behind the perpetration of this crime against our family and against individuals and groups as well as organizations. We also want to give a warning to a lady called Mrs. Olenu, who lives at Akwaje, that she should desist from introducing anything into our family. We don't have any family relation. Our family doesn't come from Ahimanko in Labade. No, we are from Akwamu. Our old men came from Akwamu and they married a Gan from Abola. We have nothing to do with Labadi. We have nothing to do. So, Mrs. Olenu, please, the installation you are doing in your Ahimanko way, that you are putting up a family head for us to come and for him to come and take over from me, please, it's not going to happen. And if you don't take care, we will have you arrested. Now, we will have you arrested. So, Mrs. Olenu, please take yourself away from our matter. And we want to add to that there is some news going around about the former president, that is Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Please, his place in Nima, where he is staying in Nima, the father legitimately acquired that place from our family. And we are in custody of his indenture and everything. It is a leasehold from 1940. They are left with a few years for the leasehold to expire. So his abode is not government land. It is a family land. It belongs to the NII ODOI KWAO family of Osu. We gave it to them in 1940. There used to be an earthquake in 1939, and the Kuapims noble ones, they came to our family and we gave them that large tract of land which they shared among themselves. Mr. Philip Kwabena Atabedu is their chairman. Joseph Adoyobo is their secretary. And Edward Akufo-Addo is their counsel. And the group is called the Kwiapim Union. So please, we want the whole world to know that the former president had not taken any government land or anybody's land. For that matter, where he's staying in Nima, it is land legitimately demised to his father from the NII ODOI KWAO family, and not any other family. Neither it is the Odoitso Odoikwao family, who are a bunch of criminals who have constituted themselves into a family, or any Futa family in Nima. We want this to go forcefully. So this is what we want the press to know. We want to reiterate again that all those who are having documents in the name of NII Odoitso Odoikwao family or Land Secretariat of La, we, the NII ODOI KWAO family of Osu, dissociate ourselves from that group, NII Odoitso Odoikwao KWAO. We are no part of them. They are no part of us. So any transaction you have had with them, please find them. Nobody should bring anything of Odoitso Odoikwao KWAO to our family. We don't know them. We don't have any dealings with them. They are not part of us. We also want to let the present government know that what we suffered or what we had suffered before, we don't want it to happen again. And we want everybody to understand that the Akanecho lands belongs to the NII ODOI KWAO family of Osu and nobody else, not even Osu's stool, because it's not a stool land, it is a family land. The Akanecho lands are a family land. And one will ask, what is the dimension of the Akanecho land? The Akanecho lands had its southern end at where we call formerly Hotel President in Adabraka and Asylum Down. We share boundary with the Owengon, and where we used to have formerly the NII Shrine, which present day you have the Holy Spirit Cathedral, and it comes down to the Ridge Roundabout. So you have the Ridge Hospital, the hospital mortuary and everything inside. Then, from the Ridge Roundabout, it goes all the way to the Ghana Standards Authority. And from the Ghana Standards Authority, so we have our eastern side, that is from the Independence Avenue to the Ghana Standards Authority. It crosses into the Achimota Forest. And then from the Ghana Standards Authority, it goes to Dimples, and from Dimples it comes down, passes through Pig Farm, Malata, ATTC, Apollo Theater, and joins the Hotel President. Anything inside is the Akanecho lands. So it includes Asylum Down, Mambobi, Kanda, Nima, Jowulu, Airport Residential Area, Roman Ridge, etc. So please note, when the road from Achimota is being constructed in 1941, between 1941 and 47, the road is being constructed from Achimota to Cantonment. They call it, today they call it the Obasanjo Road, which passes in front of the Accra Girls. we took the compensation, which we have the receipts. Then the Jowulu area, the Roman Ridge area, the airport area, the military took it from us during the colonial time, 1947, for a military signal. So when technology improved and they stopped using those microwave poles and things like that, they gave it to the colonial secretary in trust. And so any government institution who want land to put up bungalows or whatever, they are giving those lands in acres. That is why you can find in the Roman Ridge, Airport Residential area, Jowulu area, most government organizations have their bungalows there. In those days, the philosophy was that because of mosquitoes, land should be demised in acre so that it will take a long time for mosquitoes to fly to the main building. And when unscrupulous heads of government organizations saw that those bungalows have large lands around it, they started conniving with the Lands Commission, and then they will be demising some of the lands for their personal use with meagre small pittance they pay. Some of them have enriched themselves by reselling those lands as their property to newer ones. So we want to give a warning to those who are developing lands in Jowulu, Roman Ridge, Airport Residential area, that any person who is doing development there, we will go to court with you, and we will tell the judge that these are lands that were taken from our families and we were given pittance. But today, unscrupulous persons in the Lands Commission have managed to give those lands to their cronies, and their cronies have also resell them in huge amounts to newer ones. And we know most of them did those things. Government appointees, politicians, parliamentarians, and whatnot, all manner of people. So we want to send this signal that we will go to court so that we tell the judge that look how poor we had become when our forefathers fought for these lands and they were taken from us by our colonial government. We thought that when we had independence, our governments will sit down with us and deal with us humanely. But they have not done that. They have rather deepened the colonial mentality that our colonial masters have, and that they, as the ruling class, they should benefit from everything and anything and nobody else. We can all go into politics. We can all go into politics and take all those things. But why? We will not, because we are not politicians. We don't even like to be politicians. So this is a warning we are sounding to unsuspecting or developers within the Akanecho catchment area. Yes. And most of the acquired lands are having their terms getting to an end. So we are waiting for the government's commission that they are going to set so that we send our case across so that the lands are returned to us. We have, apart from the military signal land, and then the Achimota Cantonment Road. We have the Mamobi Nima Highway. We took the compensation. We have the Ring Road. We took the compensation with the Kolewe people. That is the Ring Road. And then we have the Kanda Estates. We recently have seen that the State Housing Company had been renewing leases for the inhabitants without recourse to our family, and even selling. So we will also touch on that. We will send our case to the commission that government is setting up. We also have took compensation for government house and services, which include the GBC area, the Jubilee Flagstaff House area, Kawukudi area, all those places. Getting to CSIR 37 and beyond for government house and services. We also took compensation for the European residential area. We took compensation for the Odoi Kwao, that is the stone quarry, which is behind WAEC and the Ridge Mortuary. Please, we are wide awake, and we will take our case to the commission, and we will see what government will do about our matter. So we will go to the commission, and whatever happens there, we will put our case across. So we once again are sending the warning and the signal that if you hear a name called Odoitso Odoikwao, it is not us. If you hear a name called Odoitso Odoikwao, it is not NII ODOI KWAO family of Osu. Period. Thank you very much.